Hi everyone who watch this YouTube channel. I am 店長 from クラシカ横浜. Can you see where I am? And can you believe this is the 2024? Because look at that. A lot of nice vintage classic car and it's almost Datsun and Nissan. It's 1970s or 1980s. We can see a lot of fantastic conditioned cars which I might not able to watch in Japan. ということでね、ものすごい光景じゃないですか。こんなことがあっていいのかと。今ブラックホークミュージアムというサンフランシスコの近く、オークランドの方ですね、ミュージアムにお邪魔してるわけなんですが、ここでアメリカのねフェアレディ Z、向こうでは日産 Z と言いますが、ここのねファンの方が一堂に会して、みんなの車を自慢し合うようなね、ファンミーティングというものが行われています。これがまた素晴らしくてね、想像してた以上にこんなにアメリカ人って綺麗にレストアしてるのかと。そんでこのどれもが自走できてますからね、ただのミュージアムコンディションの外装が綺麗な車というだけではなくて、全部とてつもない長距離を走れる現役車ということが、これがもうめちゃめちゃすごいことなんですよね。さあ取材を進めていきましょう。これは楽しみでしょうがないですね。こういった風景をね皆さんに見てもらえることがもう私は誇りで仕方がないです。さあ行きましょう。Would it be okay for you to take on some quick interview about this car?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Because we have a YouTube channel and we have a 50,000 subscriber in Japan.
Wow.
They are like enthusiasts for classic car.
Okay.
So they should be happy if they can watch this fantastic car. Yeah.
Well, I like it. I've had fun with it for 51 years now.
So I saw that explanation.
Description of the history.
Yeah.
That picture was taken in Sasebo, Japan.
Sasebo. Oh,
Yeah.
really?
In the
Wow.
Navy, and we were on our way back home from 10 months
okay.
off Vietnam. And there's a picture of me and two of my squadron mates, and it's the Z's we all bought when we got back.
Is it the first original owner, isn't it?
I am the original owner.
You
yes.
are the original owner.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, really?
I'm the handsome guy in the leather flying.
Is it you? Oh,
you are 24 years old.
Wow, really? You have been owning this car over than 50 years?
Yes.
Wow. You are the original owner. That's fantastic.
When I bought the new Z, it was coming available at just the right time that I arranged to buy it on April 14th, 2023, 50 years to the day after I bought that car.
Oh, wow.
I've got a little poster behind that car. That car.
Okay, I'm gonna check it later.
Yeah.
So you have been driving, it looks like the original condition. And yes, all original and authentic.
Yeah, that picture was taken in 1975.
Perfect.
I kept it ever since. I had it restored to just the way I bought it in 2019.
2019. So you had restored it.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Before you get this car restored, you ran. It looks like so long distance you drove.
Yes. When I was discharged from the Navy, I was stationed at a naval air station in Washington State.
Yeah, it's almost 200,000 miles you have drove.
Yeah, and the blue line on that map is my trip from when I got discharged in the Navy back to my home in Kansas, and then back to my pre-Navy job in Southern California.
It's the line of you
that was one trip.
Wow.
And you can't read it, but I got a speeding ticket in Moose Jaw, Canada.
Oh, really?
Through a fan belt in the middle of Kansas.
So this is not for this miles, it's just one trip?
Not 180, that was, 6,000 miles.
6,000 miles.
I have a logbook that I keep that tells me all of the gas stops and stops I made.
How long did it take to this trip?
I probably took 2 weeks because I stayed with relatives in a couple of places for a while. Spent time with my parents in Kansas City. So
I see. And after this long trip, you had a restoration of this car, and it looks so.
It's set in my backyard for about 20 years, and then I took it to a guy that restored it in his garage.
Okay.
And it came out so well that I'm winning trophies with it.
Yeah.
Took first place in the stock concours category at Z-CAR in 2021 in Colorado Springs. And I got best exterior.
Best exterior, like a prize.
At Z-CAR in 2023.
So what is the name of the garage that who did the restoration did this car?
It doesn't have a garage. It was an individual that started restoring it. He got his name is Rich Scharf. And he did it in his garage outside of San Diego. His home garage. His home.
Oh, really?
Yeah, at his home.
Doesn't it company? It's just
not a company. Just an
he did it by himself, individual.
By himself.
Home garage.
I helped clean a couple of parts, so I can claim that I helped the restoration.
Oh wow! I can't believe that.
But yeah, this was like the 7th 240Z he'd restored.
Yeah.
And it came out so well that now I can't drive it long distances. I have to take it to shows. Although I'm about ready to finish up with the show scene. Now I'm teaching new enthusiasts.
New enthusiasts. Yeah.
She needs to grow a little more to press the clutch pedal. But
it looks she can't reach the axle pedal. But it is unbelievable. I can't believe that it doesn't look like the just individuals doing. It's just a whole big company's doing. Big company's work.
The body and paint was by a professional shop.
Oh, okay. Now I see.
Everything else he did, including installing the interior, reproduction, authentic reproduction, soft pieces and stuff.
Wow.
It came out so well that I did 2 weekends ago take it on a 300-mile round trip.
Two weeks ago?
Yes. There was a car show at a U.S. Air Force base north of Sacramento. Where I got a picture of my car taken in front of a U-2 spy plane.
Wow.
It was kind of fun.
So I thought I was gonna ask you about how does it work. So right now, I mean, it looks perfect. The exterior is so clean and it's perfect. So, but how about the like function of driving?
Drives pretty much like the day I bought it.
The day you bought it.
Now all of the parts are original except for the soft parts on the interior. Engine, transmission, everything metal is the original part. So it's 50 years old and 190,000 miles on it. So there's a couple of creaks, and groans and noises, but all of the suspension was renewed.
Okay.
Yeah, it runs pretty nicely.
So may I take a look at the engine room?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
So in 73, for emission purposes, they changed the carburetor to another newer design by Skinner's Union.
Okay.
And these are called the SU-HIF carburetors. Stands for horizontal input and an integrated float. The float chamber is on the bottom of the carb, not at the side like the others.
Okay.
They did the integrated float for one reason. The older carburetors in a hard cornering in a race would get fuel starvation, and this solves that problem.
Okay.
But it also has fittings and stuff for some of the emission control equipment.
I see.
So it doesn't quite make quite as much power as the original Z's.
And I saw
I love it. It goes fast.
Yeah. Still goes fast. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, it looks very
Faster
original.
than my wife likes.
Also, the air filter, it looks like the very original because the Japanese letter is on it.
For the
fuel filter.
For the pure stock competitions at Z-CAR, you have to have all original parts, all original everything. So you get a lot of points off if you change to different wheels. If you have the incorrect filter,
I see.
you know, if your hoses aren't up to snuff, and boy, I need to fix those. But so it's got to be exact.
Yeah. Is there any competition, something like that?
Well, Z-CON,
Z-CON.
the annual Z-CAR convention held in the United States.
You won a prize of Z-CON. I saw that the documents. So.
Yes, yeah, I won first place at 2021 in Colorado Springs, and then I've won a couple other things. And I did get first place in the Japanese car category at the Hillsboro Concours d'Elegance, which was the 66th year. But that's is the Japanese car category within the whole concours.
Wow, it's awesome. So I want to ask you something. What attracts you the most about Nissan Z S30?
It was my first car.
Yes.
My first new car.
First new car, yeah.
And at the time, it was the only thing to get. It was so superior to the English and Italian sports cars at the time for about the same price. And it was equal to the Porsche 911, but the Porsche 911 cost twice as much.
Twice as much.
It's
It's
iconic
true.
car, performance, features. You know, it was the car to get in the 1970s.
Yeah.
And people love it. You come to these shows and all the old guys used to have one or knew of one. Or, you know, you take a new car to these shows and, oh, that's kind of nice, but cars that get the attention are these. And handling and performance, it's been a fun car for 50 years.
Have you worked for military or something like that when you buy this car?
I was in the Navy at the time.
Navy at the time.
Yeah,
So.
I was in the U.S. Navy.
So did you buy this car in Japan?
No, I bought it after I got back from Vietnam at a dealer in Washington State where our squadron was stationed.
I see.
Between cruises on the ship.
Okay.
So I was on an aircraft carrier with a Navy,
really? Wow,
Navy
that's cool.
squadron. Yeah.
Wow.
And it was a very popular car with military people at the time.
Yeah.
You know, that picture of three guys, and I see a lot of old former Air Force guys that seem to have one. A lot of them bought them in Okinawa.
Oh, okay.
That was a popular place for Air Force pilots that were stationed at the Air Force Base there back then.
So one day I have done an interview with the person who designed this car, S30.
Matsuo?
It's
Yoshihiko Matsuo?
Mr. Matsuo is for exterior design.
Okay.
It's a functional design.
Oh, okay.
Whose name is Hitoshi Uemura. I did an interview with him. And
I think I've seen his name in a book about
in
the
book.
original design.
Yes. And he was like, his purpose, his ideal of creating Nissan Z S30 is like to sell just half price of Porsche 911, like as you said before.
Yes.
So he's gonna be happy if I upload the video and you
tell him I love it, and it is much better looking than the 911. Much better.
Much better than
that's
911.
Part of the attraction. It really looks good.
So Mr. Bob, thank you so much to taking the interview.
It's a great day.
Yeah, it's a great day.
Nice cars here.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Sure.
何が鳴ってる？しかもあれか。ね
Did you turn?
We just
battery terminal.
Oh, you turned off the battery? Because he has. This is how you do it.
We're ready. Good.
まさかオーナー様 Is this D32 is your car?
Yeah.
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 I love Z32. So may I do a quick interview with you? Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.